Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's PCM Marquee Matchup. We have two very top League One sides squaring off here tonight. It is Barcelona. It is Atletico Madrid, a Spanish duel that some might say has some very important ramifications to it, because should Barcelona win this matchup as things stand, they will head top of League One. Should Atletico Madrid win this matchup, they will overtake Barcelona for that third position. I'm joined alongside me tonight by Will. Will, how are things going?
It's been an interesting night, to say the least. But looking forward to getting this on and seeing how these two teams do.
It should be an interesting one. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. I don't think two teams we really may have expected to be this high up. Barcelona with that. I would definitely say Roberto would rate their season as disappointing last season, and I think Oswald, the Atletico Madrid manager, would do the same. But it is definitely right to see, these two teams this far up the table.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you got Atletico Madrid, who's coming up from League Two. They've done a really good job. Oswald's been around the league for a little while now, and his Atletico Madrid team is doing really well. And he's adding to his manager portfolio with managing in late night league as well, trying to get that chemistry down with a lot of his players, and it's paying off. I think they're about where I expected them to be. I knew they would be a pretty good team, but League One is getting better and better and better, and both of these teams in years past would be really good Super League teams. So really happy to see them doing well in League One, and this should be a really top matchup.
Well, let's get to that Atletico Madrid lineup. It is a 3-5-2 that Oswald sends his side out with. Buffon getting the start in net. Gucci Killjoy, Draxtinho, and Canik Leon make up the back three that has only allowed 8 goals the entire season through 15 games. Joe Anones and Carver make up the defensive midfield. Oswald himself and Muffin Man out wide. Air Boss down the middle supporting Elements of God and R9 Rodriguez. That attack of Elements and Rodriguez could spell a lot of goals for Atletico Madrid. They've already scored 19 as a team this campaign. It would not surprise me if they're on track for many more.
Sure, and Boss is a good cam. He's been around Super League teams for a little while now, and he's a really good League One player as well. Then you've got Elements of God, who's been around PCN for a long time, and he's always scored a lot of goals wherever he's gone. And a name that kind of came up during the Regions Cup is Arnan Rodriguez. I can't remember who he was playing for, man. He was really showing out during the Regions Cup tournament, and Oswald gave him his chance, and he's really paying him back for that.
Well, I believe he was with that Texas team, if I remember correctly. Definitely could be. I could definitely be wrong with that. He could have been playing for Canada, which is complete opposite side of the world. Anyway, to the Barcelona lineup, Roberto sending his side out. Will, do we know if this is a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, or is this the wide
variant?
So it is. They call me Grass getting the start in net. Spurs, Snowboarder, Sergeant Rock, and Sleepy Boy along the back four. Go Vols, making his PCM return, it seems, into that defensive midfield. He's the lone DM for the Barcelona side. Cushmaster and Jorge are the two center midfielders. Flatfoot, Bidon, and Roberto make up the attacking three. Bidon and Roberto should be another very good attacking duo, but I think what really stands out about this Barcelona team is their backline has been even more impressive. Only 5 goals allowed with this back four.
Yeah, 5 goals allowed in 15 games. It's a pretty good start, I'd say. Best defense in League One, and their offense is not too shabby either, scoring 20 themselves with one of the best goal differentials in the division. But there's a lot of familiar names in this team. Roberto has done a really good job with Barcelona. I think they were a little disappointed after last season. They came up a little bit short of the playoffs there, and I think they're really going to be pushing for a automatic promotion spot this season. Just depends on if they can keep up with Ajax and the teams of that like. But Roberto is doing a really good job, and this is going to be a really great matchup here.
Well, we've seen definitely highs and lows this season already in League One. A team that was in the playoffs last season, Roma, all the way down in 18th. Lille that had so much momentum heading into this season, finding themselves down into ninth, and Hearts, who started out as a mid-table team, have jumped up into first position. They lead a point ahead of Ajax through 15 games played, obviously pending a few more games tonight.
I do want to point out Atlanta, the Royal Cup winning side, down in 8th place right now. They've got a really strong goal differential, but 9 wins, 7 losses through 16. I think they'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
It is worth noting they have yet to draw a game, that Atalanta side. So it's very hit or miss, it seems, with the Italians. But with these two teams here tonight, it should be a very close matchup because we have very close defenses on paper. We have very close attacks on paper. I think we're really in show for what's going to be a really close game.
Yeah, I think so. It's hard to make a prediction on this one, to be honest. I think both teams are really solid for League One. And I think they'd both be pretty good Super League teams, to be honest. I think I trust that Barcelona backline a tad bit more, but I think I probably prefer Atletico's front three. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I think if I'm going to have to predict, I'm going to go with a 2-1 victory for Barcelona.
Oh, you're just rolling the predictions already. That's what we like to see around here. Alright, if we're making predictions now, 2-1 to Barca. I'm going to also say Barcelona, but 1-0. I think it's the marquee matchup. We don't see a lot of goals. Yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 to Barcelona, I think.
1-0 Barcelona?
I think that back line is going to be a little bit too much to handle for Elements and Rodriguez and Boss as well. And I think Oswald, I think I know him too much as a defender. And so in that left mid position, I think at times the fullbacks for Barcelona might even force him to playing left back at times for his team. But nevertheless, we should be getting underway here shortly.
I think there was an issue with connections here.
No worries at all. But if you're just hopping in, as things stand, this is a 3 versus 5 matchup. So Barcelona in 3rd, Atletico Madrid in 5th. A win here, as things stand. Barcelona heads top of League One. If Atletico Madrid win, they will jump Barcelona for 3rd position. So there's a lot already riding on the line here. We're not quite halfway through the season. But it's definitely already beginning to feel like some very, very big games here very, very early in the season.
Yeah, it is a bit early. We're not even halfway through yet. Just about getting to that point right now. Working our way towards the transfer window for teams to revamp a little bit and make their final push towards the end of the season. I think both of these teams are geared up for playoffs. I would be very, very shocked if either of them were to drop out of the playoff picture. I think both also have a chance to push Ajax and Hearts for that automatic promotion spot. But I definitely see both of these two teams in the playoff, and it may come down to this matchup again in the playoff final.
Yeah, we definitely could see these two teams squaring off, whether it be a playoff semifinal or a final in the future. Remember, teams 3 through 6 in League One head into a two-legged playoff to get into that 3rd position. Get into that final promotion spot for Super League. But it seems like, Will, that unlike the past couple of seasons where there's been two teams that have kind of ran away with it, and 3 through 7 or 9 kind of make their own playoff picture, it seems, Will, that there is no teams that are running away with this. 1 through more or less 9 are going to be very, very fluid here, especially in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure. And I wouldn't even be surprised to see some of these teams that are hovering in the mid-table jump up and make their mark. Looking specifically at Leek's Newcastle. Leek always shows up, especially later on in the season. Their teams are always in the push for things like that. Roma's going through a bit of a transition period with their manager, so I'm expecting to bounce back, but I'm not sure if they can work their way into this playoff picture. I mean, the top 10 teams in this league are really, really good. All of them above 24 points. So only 11 points separating the first 10 teams. That's a pretty small stretch there.
Yeah, that's about 2 game days. I believe, Will, we're just waiting on one person to hop back in the Atletico Madrid lobby in order to get things underway.
Yeah, it shouldn't be long. We're just waiting on one player. I'm not sure what the issue is at the moment.
Well, Oswald, if you're watching the stream, get that sorted. Let's figure that one out. Good.
You got gray screen, of course.
There you go. That's sounds like a FIFA thing to get. But nevertheless, Barcelona 20 goals scored, 5 conceded. Atletico Madrid 19 scored, 8 conceded. I mean, they're right on track with the likes of Hearts, who have 22 goals and 6 conceded. I mean, those 3 teams, Hearts, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid, there doesn't seem to be a lot in between them. And Will, and I think that, again, we say this a lot, especially when we have lower league marquee matchup, that being not Super League marquee matchups. The depth of the league as a whole is just improving every season. And I think teams like Atletico Madrid and Barcelona are really, really showing that.
Yeah, they're the prime candidates, working their way up from the bottom and getting their teams to where they need them to be. Atletico Madrid, they may be a little bit early on their rise to get up to Super League. I'm not sure this is their season yet. This is their first back in League 1. I think Oswald was last season in League 2, and he's in League 1 now.
He was in League 1 last season.
League 1 last season? Okay.
Yeah. He got promoted the season before.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, this is about the prime time. Roberto was expecting to get promoted last season. They were unable to do so, but I'm looking forward to these 2 teams facing off in the future. I think they're going to be a part of Super League for sure.
Well, I have 1-0. Will has 2-1, both to Barcelona. We have loaded in here. Get your predictions in the chat as well. And we should be underway very, very shortly. We have loaded in. We're hoping all 22 people can get in without issue as well, as we have no idea what's going on.
Oh, okay. More connection issues. Fun.
Ah, that would be why. I can't see a thing. I have the screen briefed.
Oh yeah, I've got
dashboard. Then
I've got the
yeah, you
backup
can't.
up here.
Yeah.
That's why the stream volume went away. Fun.
But I don't think we're going to have a Man City Benfica type of delay. But it could be a few moments longer. Other things as well, while I mute Oswald's stream. Arsenal, 14th at one point in the season, not too long ago, have climbed all the way back up into 7th as well. PSG, that were relegated last season, it doesn't look like Stay High has really been able to right the ship just yet. They've suffered 11 defeats already this season through 16 games.
This is an improvement from whenever I last looked at them. I last looked at the League 1 table. They were down on the relegation fight. Good to see them pulling their way back out of it. Seha's got a job in his hands, though. League 1's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And the job is not as easy as it once was, getting your way out of League 1 into Super League. So, and Leek has usually got a really strong team as well. And he's struggling right there with him in 14th place. 5 wins and 8 defeats with 3 draws. I mean, different atmosphere than it has been in leagues in years past, that's for sure. This FIFA has just been huge for PCN's rise in talent pool. It's crazy how many good players play in League 1. I even considered it whenever I was a free agent a couple weeks ago.
Well, PSG suffering defeat to this Atletico Madrid side 1-0 just earlier tonight. So, and I think, going back to what you were mentioning before, I think when you see teams like PSG and these really long-time managers like Leak, like Stay High, having to, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is Stay High's first adventure into League One. I don't believe, from the conversations I've had, that he's really stepped below Super League for the entire time in his management career. Am I wrong in that? Or
no, it's not.
Yeah.
No, you're spot on. It looks like the teams are connected now, so hopefully we can finally get this game started. But yeah, not stepped below Super League before, so.
It's a real testing of the waters for Stay High. He was probably hoping to just have a little yo-yo season and get right back up. That doesn't look like it's going to be the case. But this match here, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, two teams that are on the opposite end of the spectrum. It should be a very, very good matchup. Should we fully connect? Looks like we have. And we have indeed. Barcelona in their famous red and blues, Atletico Madrid in their red and white striped kits. We have kicked off underway here. Paul's trying to get that one away as Muffin only finds flat foot, and Oswald's stream is already, I think, beginning to die on me, so I'm gonna have to switch over here real quickly at the next stoppage. This thing's down. Barcelona might be through here on the far side. Kush trying to find the man in the middle. Bidon wants to chip that one in the box, and there's no one home. Joe Anone's able to scoop that one away, but only as far as Snowboarder. And it's Barcelona have dominated the first couple of minutes, and they continue to do so. Flat foot now. We've already said his name quite a few times, and that will cue me to get the next stream up. Bear with me 2 seconds here. Right, Sleepy Boy into Jorge, back to Sleepy Boy. You can see Barcelona really all over this Atletico Madrid side here early on. This one chipped over the top. Bidon trying to get a touch to it. Draxtinho able to boot that one away, but it's Atletico Madrid under a bunch of pressure here. So far, just under 10 minutes into this match, and Atletico could find themselves with their first foray into Barcelona territory. It also looks like Atletico Madrid have are potentially down a man. That will certainly not help their chances. Off man on this far side is going to go back to Caddick into Carver. It's great possession play, but nothing much going on so far for Atletico Madrid. Elements now into Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a shot, and Crass able to make the save there. It was all Barcelona, and it's Atletico with the first warning shot across the bow between these two sides. This one into the front post, headed it on. There was a man at the back post that looked like he might have tried to get to it, but it was a good intervention from the defender. Boss chipping this one back to the penalty spot, and Spurs there to block that one. Atletico Madrid with some very nifty set play tactics, and they might get another opportunity here. Rodriguez now on the far side. Still Rodriguez looking to find someone in the middle. I believe that was Element. Snowboarder stepped in the way. And Atletico Madrid really warming to the task very, very quickly after a few questions were asked in the first opening minutes. Boss into Rodriguez with a shot and grasp, having to make another save. This Barcelona defense under siege here for about the past 12 minutes.
Yeah, both of these teams taking turns exchanging possession here. Colin McGrath had a good save at his near post. He's been under pressure for a little bit now, but I think Barcelona are going to get their foot back into this game, and we'll see what happens. And I think it comes down to who scores first, to be honest.
Hold that thought, because Bidon into Roberto, back to Bidon, and it's Bidon that gives Barcelona the lead. After defending for about 15 minutes, they come right back to the other end. Barcelona up 1-0.
There it is. First goal, Barcelona. I'd be surprised to see them close away from here, but anything can happen. This Atletico Madrid team is really dangerous.
Jorge now spraying this out. This stream is a little bit choppy as well. Roberto into Killjoy. Killjoy trying to wrestle his way off of it. Just gives it to Roberto to dribble that one out of bounds.
We do have 6 Team of the Week players playing between these two teams. So both really talented sides put up really good weeks for the first 2 weeks of games for us here at BCN.
Well, that's certainly reflected in the league table. These two teams, as high as they are, would not have gotten there without a few star performers. Barcelona looking to spray this one forward. Beaton might actually get to that. He does indeed, but Caddick is there immediately to meet him. Play that one back to his goalkeeper, who just boots that one away. He was under pressure from the Barcelona striker. So he's going to be thrown into the corner potentially to try to trap them there. He simply backs off, and this one will be lumped forward, and Rodriguez got to it. It seems like Rodriguez is definitely the Atletico Madrid outlet pass here so far.
Oh, yeah. Roberto.
And, oh, good shot from Roberto, just wide of the net. Played just under 30 minutes here. Barcelona lead through a beat-on goal.
Waiting for one of these teams to really take a hold of the game and take it to the other one, but
ooh, Muffin Man comes up with this one, tries to play that one inside. Snowboarder, the experienced defender that he is, able to step in the way of that one, not allow anything through. And Barcelona, with a good bit of passing, able to get it up this far side, will now switch the play. It is great passing, and Will, I'm sure this is something you love to see, being the passing man yourself.
it's always a pretty sight seeing a team that can pass the ball.
Roberto out wide. What can Cushmaster do out there? Checks it back to Vols, who will swing it wide again. You can see the fullbacks being extremely used for this Barcelona team, and Jorge only dribbles that one into Oswald. And Atletico are going to look to regroup once more. Oswald back into Boss. Boss trying to find Rodriguez, but only finds Vols at the end. But Boss regaining possession once more. His flat foot comes and takes that one off him, his attacking midfield compatriot.
The stream is getting choppier and choppier.
It is getting very, very choppy indeed. It's about, I would say it's back-to-back marquee matchups that hasn't gone great in terms of stream quality. Lads, get some better internet. Kush in the beat on, who swings that one all the way back for Spurs, and Roberto now for Vols, who's going to freeze with the ball. We don't know what's happening. I almost want to switch to Element Stream here in a bit. Beat on back to Kush, back into beat on. Caddick stepping into that. Kush wrestling his way through 1 and 2 tackles, too many. Barcelona free kick, edge of the box, and it's going to be. Could we potentially see the same kind of trickery that Atletico Madrid were trying to pull on the other end of the pitch? Let's see, short to Roberto, flicked in, and Buffon is going to calmly bring that one under his control and send it away. Slippy Boy with a great first touch, able to bring that under his control and start yet another Barcelona attack. Carver able to cut that one out. Muffin Man now into Joe Anones. Can Atletico Madrid find one last attack? It's Rodriguez on the ball and grasses out quickly
really
to
nice
clean that one.
Attack there from Atletico Madrid. Really great ball there from Boss. Nice little interplay on the wing to get that ball in. Unlucky touch there from Rodriguez, but 1-0 to Barcelona at the half.
That is how the first 45 minutes ends. I'm actually going to switch to Element Stream to try and just get something that isn't as choppy as chopsticks.
I am as well.
Up on my screen, but Will, it was definitely a first half of thirds, I would say, because it seemed it was Barcelona's way, then Atletico Madrid's way, and then Barcelona more or less dominating the final 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's almost what you expect of teams who are really good. Just take turns dominating the ball, and I think Atletico Madrid are going to be really deadly with the counterattack, but they're really going to need their front three to combine really well to get past this Barcelona backline, who are really, really good. So they've got a lot to play for here.
Looks like we are going to be underway once more. Atletico Madrid here to kick off the second half, and Oswald into Boss, into Elements. Could they mount an attack very quickly? Elements with a shot. Rodriguez with a shot. That's blocked. Muffin Man with a shot, and Grass able to make the save to keep things as they are. But you can see that Atletico Madrid are not afraid to just shoot the ball. See what goes in. This one played all the way in, and Draxinho off the crossbar. Elements with a block by Sleepy Boy. It's emergency defending for Barcelona. And it is working out so far, but I'm not sure for much longer. This one flicked on Elements, and Jorge able to clear that one. We saw that move before. It nearly worked twice. Hasn't completely worked yet. Oswald and Carver combining to make that intervention. You can see this Barcelona team, they don't really seem like they want to press all that much. Just allowing Atletico Madrid to play in their own half, making it difficult to get forward, as you see there. Both able, well, he sprayed it out wide, but that one only ended up at the feet of Muffin Man, and Kush is going to win this ball back after previously losing it. Spurs now down the line. That's a great ball into Cushmaster. Can he find someone in the middle? Flat foot now. Roberto trying to chip that up from stealth. Is Kush on side? He is not. Referee has his flag raised for offsides, and Atletico Madrid will take this one quickly, and it might be their undoing. There's Draxinho there to make a nice sliding intervention to eliminate any danger. But Atletico Madrid are somewhat playing with fire here, because it doesn't seem very convincing at the back for the side from Madrid. It's very emergency defending at times. Beat on with a great bit of footwork to get around not one but two defenders. Still beat on here, trying to get through. Draxinho and Gucci Killjoy able to make that stop, not allow the former Arsenal manager to get through. Roberto into Flatfoot. Flatfoot with some space. Back to Jorge. Jorge still with Jorge. Gucci Killjoy able to work that away from him, but it is very one-way traffic at the moment for Barcelona. Jorge into Flatfoot. Now back for Kush, and he sends that one right into the shins of Muffin Man, who will look to simply clear this one away, allow that Atletico Madrid to decompress ever so slightly, take a breath, because it's been a whole second half going Barcelona's way here so far.
Yeah, they dominated about 75% of this game now. Really putting their foot down on Atletico Madrid right now. Atletico's going to have to find a way out. We're going to have to put in some nice combo play in the midfield and try to find striker through one-on-one. See if they can get it done.
Not only are they going to have to find a way out, they're going to have to find a way forward, and they may have done so here through Oswald. Now back with Joa. With Joa again, 1-2ing with his manager. And Oswald, they look like they're stuck on this wing. Atletico Madrid and Barcelona just forcing them back into the middle. That's exactly the way I'm sure Roberto drew that one up, pinned them on the wing, forced them in the middle, get the ball back in the middle, and they've done so again just there. They seem very one-dimensional at the moment, do Atletico Madrid, and it might come back to haunt them.
Yeah, and Barcelona seem like they're playing off a bit, allowing space, and then just compressing once they're in the final third. It's been really effective so far against the Atletico team. They can't really find a way in, can't find a way out. They're just trapped right now. It may take a moment of individual brilliance. Their strikers do have that.
Well, Flatfoot able to spray this one to the side, and Spurs collecting that one into Kush, back to Vols. You can see it's very quick passing here from Barcelona, almost reminiscing the 09 Barcelona side. It's been that quick. Beat on, looking to whip this one in. Draxinho got himself to that, and Buffon will take advantage of it, grab that one with his hands, and now can Atletico Madrid break down this near side, try and draw level here with just under 15 minutes and some change to go. Roberto dropping very deep from that striker position to come collect. And Flatfoot, who has really been the engine of this midfield for Barcelona, dropping deep as well. Beat on out to Kush. Kavik reading that perfectly. Looking to play this one out, but will only play it right to Kush. Back to Vols. Into Kush again. Beat on has that one taken off him by Draxinho. And they will certainly be looking to throw bodies forward now, Atletico Madrid, to try and salvage a point here in what has certainly not been their game, not been their finest. They can still potentially find a way out here. Elements out to Oswald. What can he do? Checks it back looking for Gucci Killjoy, finds him in the end. Oswald giving that one straight to Roberto, who's almost playing defensive midfield now from that striker position. And Gucci Killjoy, which was probably a tackle, ended up being quite an acrobatic attempt at goal. Grass will come collect that one. Draxtinho heading that one away yet again. I don't know how many times tonight we've said his name. It has to have been 10 or 15. We're going to say it again. Draxtinho, they're clearing that one away.
Standout performance from him for Atletico.
There hasn't been many standout performances from the Atletico side, but he's definitely one of them here tonight. Flat foot getting very strong challenge. And Bidon is looking to carry forward Barcelona here. A numerous amount of ball rolls will have it taken off of him. Boss will spray that one out wide. Joa into Oswald, and you can see they just get stuck at Atletico Madrid with these few players, and they can't get through, just as they've tried to do there. There's just nothing more for them
play,
to...
but can't get past that.
And Muffin Man, can he potentially... And Boss, Rodriguez with a shot, and Grass with another good save.
Grass had to cover his near post a few times now.
We've played 1 of 2 minutes here in added time. Look to certainly find a way out here. Killjoy, oh, there's a man free at the edge of the area. Rodriguez whipping this one back in. Oswald. The man who's onside. Oswald is onside, looking to play that one to the edge. And that is how things will end. Bill, I got a prediction right.
You did. You did get it right. Low scoring it was indeed. But it was not boring for sure. Barcelona is just really, really good. That's what I've gathered from this game.
Yeah, it was very clinical, I think is probably a good way to put it for this Barcelona team. They didn't allow, really outside of the 20 minutes of this game, Atletico Madrid to really get in the game at all, did they?
No, they didn't. Barcelona really knew when to press and when not to press and when to sit off. Atletico didn't really know how to attack them whenever they were given space, and Barcelona just took advantage whenever they had the chance to score their goal. They took it and played really good defense, and that's all it takes to be a really good team.
Well, that is how things end. Barcelona win here on the Marquee Matchup. So next time Roberto says, or next time Barcelona are on the Marquee Matchup, we can't have Roberto in our DM saying, please don't put us on the Marquee Matchup, because he doesn't sell all the time on the Marquee Matchup. He's done well here. And for his individual performance, it was quite a good showing from the manager. But Barcelona taking home the 1-0 victory. Will, do we have anything more to cover?
We do. Soon we'll be having Marquee Matchup extended with Late Night League matches thrown in after the normal PCA matches. So we'll have some Late Night League content to bring to you guys. Also, I think Friday or Thursday, Taco is wanting to do a podcast for you guys. We'll have more word on that in the Discord, so stay tuned for that. I think that's all I've got for you guys right now. Make sure you're doing your stats, put in your stats videos if you want to have individual awards. So managers, please do that for your players.
Yes, definitely indeed. Well, for myself, not for Adam, who is not here tonight, but for Will, who I'm sure had to pluck a few splinters after Roberto yelled at him a few times to not put him on the Marquee Matchup, but did so anyway. We thank you all for watching, and we will see you, what is today, Sunday? We will see you on Wednesday.